you're trying to do something and bring focus to what it is that you're doing, one of the things that I found is to use my breath to take and focus my attention, my brain power on what it is that I'm thinking about, what I want to present, what I want to convey, the idea of that my focus is on. And it's one of the things that when going to create videos, what I've been looking at is how do I manage and handle my ADD from going off on different subjects, from going off on tangents, because I've been reminded many times by friends, by family. It's like one of the things that I do is I will start talking about something and then I'll go off into another direction. But one of the things that I've trained myself to do, even though I've got ADHD, is to take and recognize that I've gone off and then bring my focus back to what it is that I was originally talking about. Not always successfully, but where I go astray is, and I don't know about you, but when it comes to if you do happen to be ADHD, that you're able to take and bring what you are talking about back from the story that you started off going on about back into the conversation where you tie in with the original point of the story that you were making. So I don't know if anybody recognizes this or that this happens to them, or excuse me, that you've had family members say this about you or friends. Um, what's the expression? Where are you going with this story? And that automatically tells me, oh, I wandered off course and I went into another story. And how do I bring myself back? So, interestingly enough, it's about being present. And like the themes of a lot of my videos are about using your breath to center yourself, bring yourself back to what your attention was focused on. And that's as simple as just breathing in through the, feeling the coolness at the tip of your nose. And it's as simple as that. And that first you oxygenate your body, you oxygenate your brain, and that brings your focus back to what you were thinking and talking about. Uh, can you hear the birds in the background? I just love those. Yeah, there we go again. Speaking about ADHD. Excuse me. And it's not to allow yourself the excuse of being ADHD. It's to revel in and celebrate the fact that the people who don't have ADHD or attention deficit where they get sidetracked fairly easily, that you celebrate your ADHD. You think about how this can be a benefit to you in your life. As a matter of fact, I know that when I started my business in 1999, well, two things. The first thing of which was in 1997, I had started meditating full time, twice a day, right after I get up in the morning and right before I go to bed. The second thing is, what was the second thing? um, that was the first thing. The second thing is appreciating the fact that you have ADHD, because the people I find that don't have ADHD are the ones who never start a business. And excuse me, that is what led me the meditation to taking and starting my business so that I I was quite successful at. As a matter of fact, I was ridiculously successful at it. And the reason was because before I go in to have a meeting, before I go see clients, before I'd get on the telephone, before I do paperwork, the first thing that I would do is I would take a deep breath in through my nose, ask myself, are you focused enough to do this? And then I would walk into the meeting, or I would walk into my clients, or I would sit down to create a document. Whatever it is that I was going to do, I would ask myself, are you focused enough to accomplish what you want to accomplish? And so out of that, um, I had, I mean, there was times where I fell flat on my face. Oh my God, it was pretty horrifying. But at any rate, I just wanted to come on and say celebrate your ADHD, celebrate your Type A personality. I'm both ADHD and Type A personality. As a matter of fact, my mom used to say, "Oh my God, you know, I'm expecting a phone call that you stepped off a cliff somewhere or fallen or and severely injured yourself and or come off your motorcycle and yeah, thanks, Mom. But have yourself a great day. We'll talk to you again soon. Enjoy your weekend.